I said what I said. Islanders, I have some candid thoughts to share with you on the show today regarding an extraordinary story that's making its way around social media. We also have an update on the Carnival Panorama when she will return to service, along with the Port of Miami setting a record for 2023 on number of cruise guests and world cruises. They are growing in popularity, and the latest world cruise just set sail yesterday from Miami. We're going to talk about that on the show today as well. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Monday to all you Islanders. We hope that you had a good long weekend. Most of us are back to work, but right now we're on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together. This is the show. This is the episode where I could offend some people. No, up front. That is not my intent at all. This is a forum for me to share cruise news with you, for me to share my 2 cents, my thoughts, my opinions with you. You have the same freedom to do so in the comment section below. We'll see about this story when we get to it. I do want to remind you we're going live tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. We will go live. We can't wait to have you there. Have fun together. We always enjoy our live shows and know that you do too. Let's start with this right here. Number one, we are close to our goal of 20,000 subscribers before we hop on board the Carnival Jubilee, December the 23rd. It's a big goal. It's a lofty goal. Mathematically, when you crunch the numbers say you shouldn't quite get to 20,000 subscribers. You should be just short. But I know the cruise community. I know how much you like to stay up to date. I know that you're going to help us out by subscribing. We appreciate that so much, and we look forward to bringing you all sorts of content regarding Galveston and the Jubilee. We will be there December the 20th. We will be on board the inaugural sailing. We cannot wait for that. Let's share this cruise news update with you as well. Several of you are cruising on board the Carnival Panorama very, very soon. And we know that she's been out of service because of propulsion issues and the inability to reach maximum cruising speed. Carnival has shared she will be back for the Christmas sailing December the 23rd, and she is right on time. Carnival confirmed just this morning that the dry dock activities have wrapped up on the Carnival Panorama. She's headed back to British Columbia to get her whale tails and a couple of other items put back on her. She was naked for just a little while, and then she should resume service and be ready for that Christmas sailing, the 23rd, for the New Year's sailing. We are excited about that. It's a big sailing. Several people would have been upset if she would not have been ready, but she is ready, and we're excited about it. Let's get to this story right here. I hope I don't upset anybody, but these are my honest thoughts. We shared on the show over the weekend about Carnival Cruise Line changing some of their dining offerings and options, especially when it comes to omelets, both the omelet station on Lido Deck and how you can order omelets at Sea Day Brunch. Used to, it was order your way. It was have it at BK, right? You could have it however you wanted. If you wanted jalapeno peppers, green peppers, red peppers, mushrooms, spinach, ham, bacon, whatever you wanted, they would toss it right in there for you. It was made custom to order. Now, let's be clear. Omelets in the omelet station on Lido Deck is still there. They're still making fresh omelets and fried eggs for you, egg whites and things like that. But there's limited options now. Instead of building your own omelet, you choose from 4 or 5 omelets, ham and cheese, veggie, egg white. You can choose whichever you want. They will make it fresh for you, both on Lido Deck and in the dining room, and that's your choice. I understand, and I shared this on the show Saturday. I understand this change. We should not necessarily be resistant to this change. And I'll be honest with you, I did not mention this on the show on Saturday. This change impacts me. I like the mushrooms. I like the spinach. I like the ability to order whatever I wanted. If I wanted a little bit of everything, throw the whole sink in there. Why don't you? I'm impacted. I don't care. I don't care that I'm impacted. This change, to me, it makes sense. But where this has gone the last 48 hours is extremely too far. It went so far that brand ambassador for Carnival Cruise Line, John Hild, hopped on live this morning. He shared several news stories, as he oftentimes does. I want to mention some of his thoughts, followed by some of my thoughts regarding this. Here's what John Hild said this morning on Facebook. I also want to mention, finally, eggs. It will be stupid of me and ridiculous of me not to mention it. I never thought I'd be spending time being screamed at and all being called all sorts of names because of eggs. Some of you have been very nice. Some of you have been a little disappointed and wanted to call me all sorts of names. And a few people made some really awful comments to me about not just me. I don't care what you say about me. I've been called that 1,000 times. But bringing my family into this. Why? What's that got to do with an omelet? That struck me this morning. It's okay to have a reaction to news. That's fine. It's fine to reach out to John Hild and to share, I really don't like this decision. I'm one of those that likes the build your own omelet. That's fine. That is okay. To call John Hild names based on his appearance, his history, whatever it is crossing the line. But going after his family, going after his wife, his daughter, whoever it is, saying things targeted toward his family. Not about some crazy item, not about some huge change that's going to shake the cruise industry as we know it, no, but about eggs, about omelets. There's people out there that are saying things and sending things to John Hild that they know they can see, they want him to see, about him and his family. It's unbelievable to me. And it makes me think this, if people react this way about an announcement, about eggs, how are they going to react on board when something's not done to their standards? How are they going to react when something is not served so piping hot to them they think it's cold? When they leave and go to the bathroom and an attendant takes their items from their chair because they've been gone for 40 minutes. When they don't get to sit at the table that they want to sit at, they want to sit there and they show up and the table is taken so they have to sit 10 feet away. What's going to be their reaction then? If the reaction now online talking about eggs is I'm going to go after your family because you're changing how I can order my omelet. That is ridiculous. Ban them. Ban them. If people, real people who have real Facebook profiles, we're not talking about a robot behind someone that you can't tell who they are. You can tell who these people are. And if they have reactions like this and they go after John so aggressively, they go after John's family so aggressively, why should they even be on a cruise ship? What's going to be the reaction then when things don't go their way? Carnival's got to look at it. Ban them. Ban them. Words and our actions have consequences. Positive consequences and negative consequences. I'd for sure be watching these people who have targeted John and his family. I said what I said. Now it's time for you to say what you want to say in the comments, comment section below. We all have our own thoughts and opinions. This may be a stretch here, but I hope you understand at least what I'm trying to say. And the effect of overreaction is a huge thing, especially to omelets. And what's been said to John and his family, that's not going to flow. That's not going to ride. That's not going to work. If these people have the same short fuses, what's going to happen on a cruise ship? Should these people make some sort of list? We're watching you. Should these people be banned? Let us know in the comment section below what you think. That way you can also say, I said what I said. Let's talk about the port of Miami, one of the largest ports. Used to be the cruising capital of the world, as it were called. Port Canaveral right now is the cruising capital of the world. We did want to share with you, because so many of you sail from the port of Miami, that they had a record year in their physical year, 2023. They sailed almost 7.3 million people. They celebrated this, but they said not so fast, because we have a lot more coming. It's a 7% increase year over year from the year before. That is great. They have new cruise ships, several new cruise ships coming to Miami in 2024. They also shared that they have opened 3 new cruise terminals since the pandemic. And of course, Norwegian Cruise Line's Terminal B, the Pearl of Miami, Carnival Corporation's Terminal F, and Virgin Voyages Terminal. They also reminded us that they have more projects that are in the works right now. MSC Cruises Terminals. Of course, MSC building the largest cruise terminal in the world that can turn around 2 or 3 huge mega ships in one day. We're excited about that. There's a lot going on at the Port of Miami. There's a lot going on at Port Canaveral. There's a lot going on in Galveston. Wherever cruising is from, there's a lot going on. We're excited about this. We're excited for Port of Miami. If you've never cruised from the Port of Miami, look at doing so. It is a beautiful place to cruise from. If you have cruised from the Port of Miami, share what your thoughts, your experiences in the comment section below as we touch on world cruises. This is something that I've always wanted to do, but right now in this stage of life, I just can't go on a world cruise. We have kids in school. Amanda teaches school. Of course, I'm working. They are expensive. You don't get the $100 casino deals for the 100+ day cruises. Okay, that just doesn't work. Let's talk about this for a second, though, because it always interests me on people who go on these cruises. The Serenade of the Seas, Royal Caribbean International's ship, just set sail yesterday from the Port of Miami, where she's set to go on a world cruise. How fun would that be? The world cruise is going to stop at over 150 ports of call in 60 countries. And yes, the cruise is over 100 days. She's over 200 days, 274 days. These people are going to be on a cruise ship exploring the world, seeing the wonders of the world, seeing all 7 continents. You heard that, all 7 continents. We've had several people ask us, where do these world cruises go? They really do go around the world. And there are some areas in the world right now where there's not peace. There's places in the world where we don't want to visit. And some of those places that this world cruise is going to visit is 150 days away. So there's some ports of call that they have not yet canceled because they want to see what's going on closer to the time that they're going to get there. It's hard to believe, 274 days. It's really, really neat. I think about this and I really think, would I do this? Is this something that I would actually do if I had an opportunity to do so, if the pricing was right, if it worked in a section of life where I could do it, would I do it? And that answer is yes. I would do it. I really would do it. There are so many of you who love cruising, who cruise multiple times a year, that you would say, you know what, I couldn't commit to 274 days. I could not do that in my 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Some of you say, sign me up. I need the money to be able to go. Maybe I need the time off. Maybe I have to wait until I retire. But would you honestly ever, in any of your points of life, look at going on this world cruise? Does it make sense to you? Let us know in the comment section below. It's going to be fun to follow these passengers as they go around the world and see the world the best way you can see it. I think we all agree on that. Islanders, that is the Cruise News show for today. Again, I hope I didn't offend any of you. I had to share some of those thoughts. I have a family, and if someone attacked them over eggs, we would have a problem. We would have a problem. I hope that you take just a few minutes to share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you made it this far, like this video as well. We'll see you in the comment section below on our Facebook page and tomorrow right here on Island Time.